Hello, hello. Please tell me I'm not the only one who does a little dance party every single time that countdown music plays. If only you could see me, because I think because you can't see me, I really go at it. So, welcome, welcome. We are doing channel reviews today. Let me know in the chat where you are watching from. And also, while we're at it, let's light this chat up, okay? So, show me some fire emojis in the chat. Let's blow it up. Boom, 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 boom. I actually just got off a live stream with the students from VidBoss Academy. If you don't know, VidBoss Academy is my course that I teach. Sorry, could not remember. Is the course that I teach on how to start and grow a YouTube channel. So I go live and I was teaching them all about filming today, tips and tricks, things that you can do. And that was really great. So, speaking of course, there's one thing that I wanted to let you know. My mentor, Amy Porterfield, she's who taught me the ropes on starting a digital course. And a digital course really has helped to monetize my YouTube channel. People are always asking, how can I make money from YouTube? How can I make money from YouTube? But the problem is, when people think of making money from YouTube, the only thing they really think of, and they mean when they say that, is how do I get monetized? How do I get YouTube ads? And that is not the only way. And there's actually some better ways, things that you can control. So, Amy Porterfield, she actually is doing a masterclass. She has 5 different sessions of this. It's called 5 little known mistakes that let's try again. 5 little known mistakes most course creators make and what to do instead. So if you have a YouTube channel, and let's say you have a YouTube channel, but you have a business that's associated with your YouTube channel, or you're an expert in something, or maybe, hey, you just want another way to monetize your YouTube channel, you are going to want to check this out. So you're going to want to go to morganstradling.com/DCA masterclass. And I'll be sure to put that link in the chat for you guys, so that way you can just have easy access to it. But basically, what she's going to be teaching you here is she's going to be teaching you the mistakes that a lot of people do when they're starting out. A lot of people think, hey, I can do it myself. And they fall into the same pitfalls over and over and over again. So, hey, she's got you covered. She's going to take you and make sure that you avoid those. So all you have to do is click Save My Spot, fill in your name and your email address, and off you go. Then you'll be able to sign up and, add it to your calendar and go from there. She's amazing. She does the best webinars. She really is the master. Even if you just want to learn how to do a masterclass and how to go live and really, really learn from a master, Amy Porterfield is it. So with that, everybody, let's do what we came here to do. Before I do, I want to say hello to everyone who is joining live. Oh, check out, we got all this fire in the chat. D&A to Gamers 25. We have Gatest Siluya, Tinana's Lounge. Awesome. Okay, we got all these people. I'm just going to boom, boom, boom. I'm going to throw them up there. People are saying, hello, Morgan. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, so before we get started with the channel reviews, I want to let you know how you can submit your channel to be reviewed. So all you have to do is go to morganstradling.com/channel reviews, and then you will be able to put your name in the queue right there. We are going to rapid fire these. We're going to try to get to as many as possible. So the way that I do these, first come, first serve. So we have probably 35, 40 already. Let me check out my list who are already waiting. Definitely a lot more than that. We're like at 50 right now. And so we're going to come, first serve. If you submitted your channel, boom, we're going to go. And I'm still working through our list from July. Now, if you're joining live and you really, really, really want me to do your channel review, then you can hop to the front of the line if you do a super chat. That's just a way that I can just keep it fair for everybody. So with that, let's jump into these. If you're ready, throw more fire in the chat. The great thing about channel reviews is it's an opportunity not only for you to learn and get feedback from your own channel when I review yours, but it's also the feedback that I apply to other channels. You can take that away and apply that as well. So even though I may be saying something for this channel, it probably will apply to you, and there's lessons that you can take away. So I'm hoping at the end of this, everybody has one thing that they're going to change and apply to their channel, because we're all here to help you guys grow and to get more views, get more subscribers, and ultimately have more fun with YouTube. It's not just about views and subscribers, but it's something as, if this is a hobby for you or an outlet for you, or you use it for your business, we want to make it so YouTube is helping you achieve that purpose. Okay. So I do see some fire in the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, with that, let's dive into the channel reviews. Okay, so here are the channel reviews. Let's see if I can make these a little bigger. There used to be a way that I could kind of overlay, but what I'm going to do, I'm just going to increase the resolution of my screen, and I'm going to get rid of that YouTube sidebar because I don't really need that. There we go. If this is a better view for you guys, let me know. It only lets me share my whole screen, not like a tab. So I'm trying to make it work, but I think that is good. Okay, so the first channel that we have is As Normal as It Gets. Okay, so right away, I can see what this channel is about, kind of. So if you're a Disneyland fan, let me know if you're team Disneyland or if you're team Disney World, or maybe you live internationally and you have a different Disney park that is your park. I am team Disneyland. So I recognize this as Main Street from Disneyland. And also it kind of goes along with the videos that I see right here. Why was Disneyland created? And then looking at some of his videos, 1 year Bible read with me. Okay, so these are recent videos that he has done, Haunted Mansion. So already I can see there's two kind of lanes that this content is fitting into. There's Bible study and then Disneyland videos. Now, right at the top, the channel banner is an area of opportunity to let people know. Like it says, as normal of it as it gets. But I wasn't quite sure if your name was Norm and this was like a play on words that this person was doing. But I think looking at the spreadsheet, that isn't his name. So it's just As Normal as It Gets. So if first and foremost, yes, the picture of Main Street is great. Here, let me remove this banner that's like floating. That is great. However, I would maybe put your channel name As Normal as It Gets and give me a little bit more context what your videos and your channel is about. Is this Disneyland tips and tricks? Is this Disneyland history? Is this Bible videos? I say that you need to have content pillars, right? Sometimes we think, oh, I have to fit into this box where I'm only doing one thing, and you don't have to. There's a variety of channel pillars that you can fit into to allow yourself to breathe, right? At the end of the day, you're doing YouTube because it's something that you want to share, but you have to let people know what they're getting into, because if you're just all over the place, they're not really going to find value in subscribing because they might care about one thing but not the other. One thing that I say all the time is people come for the content, they stay for you. So let them know what the content is, right? What is that? So looking more at these videos, it's showing his uploads, his most popular uploads, an abandoned Chuck E. Cheese, Disney Cars Precision Series model, how to get rid of your timeshare for free, 100,000 views, right? Space Mountain, all these different things. So he just has the uploads and the popular uploads. So I would suggest adding some more playlists so that way it expands out what your homepage, what you see. Also, if there's a video that you really, really highlights what your channel is about, channel trailers. I really don't believe in channel trailers. I think they're just kind of like a waste. I would rather just take your best video and put it up there so it automatically plays when people come to your channel. It's just a way for people to get like a little, ooh, this is what this video is about, right? Without literally having to click on it. YouTube's going to do the job for you. And we'll see with some of these other ones, they do that. So I'm just scrolling to look at all of the different videos that he's done. Wow. So he's done amazing. Just looking, like some of these videos are from 9 months ago. There's just tons and tons and tons of content, which is great. Showing up, you're doing the work. However, at the same time, I am a little confused with the topic of the channel. So I think that's because there are two different niches here. You have the Bible videos, which are your read with me, your Bible study, which is amazing. And at the same time, you're doing the Disneyland videos. So I just feel the two types of people who are interested in those, while there may be an overlap, someone might not subscribe because if they're not interested in the Disneyland videos, but they're just the Bible videos, they're not going to subscribe because they're like, I just want this one thing, not the other. So actually, in this case, I would recommend taking the Bible Read With Me videos or the other videos, whichever one you decide, and making a separate channel for that. I think that's going to be a little bit more clear for someone because these are just kind of too far apart, where they're not, there's not much overlap, right? If you were doing Disneyland videos and Disney World videos and Universal videos, those are kind of in the same arena, but these ones are just a little bit different. So what ultimately, let's see what videos are performing best for you. And most the timeshare one, Disney abandoned Chuck E. Cheese, more Chuck E. Cheese. So you're just kind of sharing, various things that are happening. But from what I can tell, and let's go to your most recent videos to get an idea. Every other day you're doing a read with me, but you're also doing Disney. So it seems like you want to, especially like the Disney Key. So, what if you don't know Disneyland, they got rid of their annual pass holder program and they reintroduced it as the Disney Key. It's basically an annual pass holder program. So this is fairly new news, right? So you're kind of like keeping people updated, sharing your Disney adventure, tram ride to Disneyland. People love these videos because people who love Disneyland, they just want to experience it. So that's my big thing. My big takeaway from this channel is separate the two content. The Bible channel, Bible Read With Me, is wonderful. And I think that's great. And I think there is an audience for that. But I would make it separate. And I don't know which one. Maybe you just want to have this channel be the Bible Read With Me versus the other. So that's kind of the main takeaway that I'm getting from this channel. And I think that will help really make people want to stick around and want to subscribe. All right, next one. We have Philippa Corolla. Love the name Philippa. My daughter's name is Pippa. And if you didn't know, Pippa is a nickname for Philippa. Either spelled like this or with the Phillip, Philippa. And so I love Pippa. Okay, so looking right now, it looks like this is some sort of fantasy stuff that you're covering. You have nearly 2,000 subscribers, and just looking, D&D, AFR Premiere Draft, Historic Timur Creativity, and all these are with the past few months. So, right from the very beginning, again, it'd be an opportunity for you to put your channel, maybe a photo of you and what your channel is about. Now, obviously, I don't know what these characters are from, but your ideal audience probably does. However, let's not let people guess. That's the big thing. You don't want people to have to guess what they're getting here. Just tell them. Make it simple, make it clear. Now, go into the about section. 26-year-olds, Portuguese Magic the Gathering player. Okay, so you're all about Magic the Gathering. Great. I don't have to be a Magic the Gathering fan to enjoy your videos and to subscribe. However, I may not know what this is at the beginning, so let's just put that out there. I've been playing casually since 2016, got more into it. You can find my competitive. Okay, so you're sharing like your competitive plays, which is super cool. Going to your videos, you can see, I really like your design. It's very clear. You have these different symbols that obviously relate to Magic the Gathering. And but one thing I feel like it's a little, the text is a little dark, and the chat let me know if you agree or don't agree with me. But I feel like you have these really great background images, these great photos of you, but then for some reason, it's just hard for me to read this text. Even though it's black and white, it's very simple. I feel like if you change the background of the text, instead of being this black box that's behind it, maybe just have a pop of color. I think that actually would help make the readability a bit more, because you do have a lot going on in the backgrounds of these videos. So I'm like trying to look at here, and because you're using art from the game, and that's, has all this shading and color and all this work where, there's a lot like trying to get your attention with the art. And then there's the picture of you, and then there's the text. I feel like the text, I'm not really even reading. I'm just kind of like blowing past it. And there's also a lot of text here. So that's another thing, is you really want to keep your text simple, 2 to 5 words max. And you can see right now, I'm reading this on a computer. It's pretty small. So find a way to make the text bigger and just to have the essence of the video right there. Okay. YouTube is changing. A lot of times people can be very literal with their video. and they're tight, how the text that they're putting on the thumbnail. But is that going to entice someone to click? The whole point of your thumbnail is I want to make it so juicy, so lucrative that I can't help but click my finger or my mouse and watch the video. So and you're doing that. You're having like these exaggerated faces that are like, what? But does the text match that exaggeration? This one says Ratco sacrifice standard B01 deck. Cool, but I don't know if that's like a moment for me, you know. So just kind of think through that. And this is hard work to kind of really sit and try to make things um you have to really get in the habit of this. And I actually want to do this. I want to do like an exercise or a worksheet that people could download that, will help them work through just building up your muscles in your brain on how to create these really clickable titles and thumbnails. Because yeah, it's easy to say like do it, but it's like, but how? I've never done it before. I don't have a formula. I don't have anything like that. And that is something that I teach in VidBoss Academy. But I would like to have something easy for you guys that just be like homework assignment. I'm such a nerd. I'm a Hermione Granger at heart. Let me know in the comments if you're a Hermione, are you a Ron, or are you a Harry? Because each one of those three are totally different when it comes to their relationship with school and homework. I'm definitely Hermione. I love it. And I think that just will help you guys get in the habit of making these titles. Okay. So overall, I think this is really great channel, and you've grown. You've had a lot of people following you. Let's just look at your most popular. So yeah, the people are, and I just want to see. These videos are pretty long too, and I think it's just because it's live of you actually doing this and playing the game. Of course, my internet is being oh so awesome, taking forever to load right now. Okay, so you're playing Magic the Gathering online while we're waiting for the load. Okay, so here's something that you can do. It looks like you are just straight taking your live stream and throwing it on YouTube, right? And I don't know if you're doing your live streams here or if you're doing them on Twitch, but one thing that you can do, and there's a guy named Small Ant One. He's a big gamer. What he does is he does all his live streams on Twitch, and then if he has a video, he's gonna take that video and cut it up so that way it's a shorter video, more digestible video for the YouTube audience. The YouTube audience is like, it's not like a TikTok audience where it's like a 15-second and I'm out sort of thing, but you want to really make it snappy. You want to cut any of the dead parts in your video, all the lulls, so that way people they stick around. And I think because of this, it's just straight up your live stream that's been ported over. Yeah, that's easy to do, but will people be watching and are they engaged? And so you might want to kind of take this footage and tell a story over it. I would definitely recommend Small Ants videos because he does a really great job of doing that to make it something that is a little bit more digestible for the YouTube audience. Okay. Great. Thanks, guys. Next one. So this is soothing mind, body, and soul. Relax and unwind with better sleep. Cool. That is very simple. That is very clear. And I imagine that this is just either soundscapes, music that will help you fall asleep, or perhaps audio where I'm walking you through how to do this. So let's just see if my hunch is right. So now, just up at the top, soothing mind, body, and soul. I mean, this is a very soothing picture. These blues and these teals, love it. You know me. Look at my background right here on my live stream. It's all those colors, right? It is a little hard to read. So I would either add an outline to your text so it just pops more, or maybe like a black bar behind it or some sort of color to just make it pop, because it is kind of falling into the background. And then relax and unwind with better sleep. I think that's a great tagline. I know what I'm getting with your video, okay? Or with your channel. So here we go. Here's an example of one of her videos, or him or her, one of their videos that are performing that you want people to know. So relaxing music and sound rain. This is actually 10 hours. So this is a thing. You can have a 10-hour limit on YouTube of your videos, or at least at the time you could. And so this is just like a 10-hour playlist of this. Now, 10 hours is a lot. And that seems to be the thing that they have done is sleep music for sleep. So what this channel is doing, and this is very common with like music channels, is people like to have YouTube on in the background as they're doing something, as they're working. And as a result, people, they really are hitting the search They want people who are searching like relaxing music for work, and they want their video to come up. So this person is doing a really pretty good job of having different keywords in there, right? Relaxing music, rain sounds, deep space ambient music. But you can see they're really stuffing different keywords, which is very common for this type of channel to just like have this long string of different text. The 10-hour thing might be a lot, and it might actually be hurting your channel and preventing it from being promoted in like search and suggested, because the way YouTube's going to do is they're going to look at your watch time. Now, I would be interested to go on the back end of this to see how many people are actually watching all 10 hours, right? I have a feeling probably not. And that's why some of the videos that are like 1 hour of this music, 2 hours, 3 hours, those actually are really good and have, millions of views sometimes, because it's like a good chunk that someone's going to be sitting down and working, and they're going to listen to the whole playlist all the way through, and you're going to get that 100% watch time. Whereas a 10-hour one, yeah, it's probably possible, but yeah, that's just my idea. And people do search this. People will search like 10 hours of this. But I think the 10-hour may hurt you. Now you tell me either way, but and it's probably just 10 hours, maybe it's an hour that's just looped 10 different times. That's super common that people do. So what value is being added? And these are probably music that's not very recognizable. So like 3 hours in, I may not even realize that, hey, I already heard this before. But yeah, so going back to this, let's go check out your videos. I really like the thumbnails that you have here. They're very striking. You don't need any text. Sometimes you do, but I just kind of get a vibe of like, ooh, this is like, they're just very relaxing photos, whether they're from space or whatnot. So let's look at your most popular ones. Yes, so making sure you're using things that draw people's attention. They're bright, they're vibrant. So I'm looking at this first if I were to see it in search, and then I would read what yours is about. Now, one thing that I do see is that and let's just check this out. The one that has like the most views currently. And of course, give me some fire, everyone, while my internet is taking forever to load this video. But I want to check out the tags that they're using and the description. I had to move this over. Oh, no. That was not what we wanted at all. All right. Okay, I can't go all the way over because then it messes it up. Okay. So, yeah, so show more. Yeah, so as far as the description, you're just taking different keywords that are most likely your tags, and you are just stuffing them in there, right? You're just like, yeah, and I do have a question. Do video tags really work? So people think, oh, if I create tags, boom, suddenly I'm going to be ranked for those things. The way that YouTube works is it's a search engine and it's a robot. It's an algorithm. It doesn't really know what your video is about. Yes, you can tell your video is about. And the way that you do that is through your title, your tags, your keywords, your video transcript, your metadata, right? All of the text that you provide a video. So that's why if you have tags, you need to make sure that those tags aren't just found in your tags. That's like rookie mistake YouTuber 101 is they think, oh, I did my tags, I'm good. No, you have to reiterate those tags in your description, in your title. I recommend having just one main focus keyword in your title, and then all of your other keywords that you're trying to focus on in your description. So when I'm doing keyword research, I start by coming up with my list of tags. Boom, that's my tag list. And then I weave those through my description. So right here, I create these videos for sleep music, meditation, blah, blah, blah. Like I would say, hey, this video is all about insert my tag number 1. If you're having trouble, insert tag number 2, and you just want to create like a few different paragraphs that have those naturally written there. You want to write your tags in your description. You want to write your description for humans. Google is and YouTube, they're obviously going to, have the robots crawl it and gather that information for you, but ultimately write with the end user in mind. So yes, they do work, because if you're going to be doing this work in your title, your description, your tags, you have it's just providing YouTube more information. You are more likely going to rank than someone who doesn't do those things, because YouTube's going to look at those 2 videos and say, well, this one's made it clear what this video is about. So I'm going to rank it for those things. Now, obviously, your video actually has to be about that, but yeah. So that's one thing that this person is doing, and and I'd be interested to see what. So this is TubeBuddy. If you don't have TubeBuddy, you should definitely check it out. It allows you to see someone's tags. Now, I just hit a button that allowed me to show them where they are ranking. And I clicked it, and there would be a green box that kind of looks like this with a number in it. And this person isn't ranking for any of these things. And that's not great, right? Probably because they just created this tag list, and they kind of threw some of these up here in the description, but off they go. Um, and I think the reason they aren't ranking, these are incredibly broad. Spa. How many videos on YouTube are just about spa or yoga? This video isn't about spa. It's not. It's not a video about spa. Spa can mean so many things. It's not a video about yoga. It's not a video about study. Those are way too broad. So everyone take notes. One thing when you are creating tags, make them specific. Have multiple words like music for spa. That is much more clear and probably relates to this video than just spa, right? And you're going to have much better you're going to have a much better time ranking with specificity versus being broad. So, in best like beat insomnia, sleep meditation music, that is better, but you can definitely do a better job with being more specific. And people think, oh, if there's more specific, less people are searching it. But if you're more specific, you're a nobody to YouTube when you're first getting started. YouTube doesn't know who you are. So thinking that you can go in and make a video and suddenly rank for spa when you have no proof to YouTube that you actually have good content, you have a good channel, any of that, no, it's not going to work. It's not going to be good. So that's not how YouTube works. You need to prove over time that you're a good channel, that you actually rank for things that you say that you're going to rank for. So the way to do that is to start with very specific long tail keywords with multiple words that are more specific to that. So that would be my big takeaway from this channel. Work on your keywords, work on your tags, and make them more specific. And don't just copy and paste them from video to video to video. Each one of your videos most likely is going to be a little bit different than each other. So make sure that you are making a tag list for each video. People are like, why aren't I ranking? I'm like, well, you're just literally copying and pasting 5 times over every single video. Like your videos aren't all the same. Even though they might be in the same topics, they're probably a little different. Okay. Let's go to the next one. Isabel Faith. Love this right away. I love this. It says Isabel Faith. That's her name. It has an arrow. It's pointing to her. It's very simple and easy. The colors are really nice. They're kind of these muted earth tones, which are great. A really nice picture of Isabel smiling. And then weekly videos. So an area of opportunity is weekly videos of what? I love that you're letting me know that you're weekly putting videos out, but what are your content pillars, right? I like to have, 1 to 5 content pillars. What you're about. Is this a lifestyle channel? Is this, and check this out. So pros and cons of breast pumping, the Great Go Forever, how to get clients to your home daycare, manual breast pump, starting a home daycare business. So you're a mom and you are, I'm assuming, a stay-at-home mom who might be doing a home daycare. So just even putting those quick little thing right there of this and this, mom life, home daycare, and breastfeeding. That's very clear. And as a mom, I see those things. I'm like, oh yeah, that's super cool. Maybe I'm not interested in starting a home daycare, but those other things are interesting to me where I would be interested in signing up. So let me know, you're clearly about being a mom and family and doing that. And you're sharing great tips about that. So, yeah, so let's check out, here's some of her different videos. I like, they're very clear. Oh, just started a few, less than a year ago. So giving a review of this breast pump, like different manual breast pumps. So I think this is really cool because you're doing, you have a series of these and you're letting people know, hey, here's this one, here's this one, here's this one, here's this one. Super cool. The Avent glass bottles. Those are the ones that I use for my baby. But yeah, so you can see how these are the videos that are doing pretty well on your channel because they're very specific. Let's just take a look at the most popular on your channel. So this one, 48,000. I love this. Avent honest review. So you remember how we were talking about before, come up with very clear text that overlays your thumbnails. That other channel that we were looking at, the Magic the Gathering, they were just so small, so tiny, and it was just kind of like it was very clear what it was, but it wasn't inciting. But this one, this has the words honest review. Okay, I want an honest review. I'm going to click on it. So actually, let's do that. We're going to click on it and I'm going to pause the video. This has 48,000 views, which is great. Now let's go back down to down here. And again, if you want to check out TubeBuddy, go to morganstradling.com/TubeBuddy. This is the way that you're going to be able to access this. They have a free version and they also have another version that is paid. So check out TubeBuddy for free. I'm just writing this for you guys. HTTP Morgan Stradling TubeBuddy trial. So this is where I have. Oops. Oh nope. I need to. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. So I'm going to throw this in the chat as well on YouTube. But this is actually where you can get a free 30-day trial of TubeBuddy going right there. Okay. Which is super cool because I love their free plan, but I also really love their paid plans. And on their free plan, you can do this. You can, see where they're ranking for. So last time that other channel wasn't ranking for anything, but you can see right here, she is ranking for these things. Philip Advent. That's pretty broad, but very specific to this product. Philip's Advent manual breast pump, even more specific. And she's ranking #1 for that. Philip's Advent manual breast pump review. Again, people are like, but that's so long. Who's typing that? That people are typing this. If I click on that keyword, it's going to let me know. Sometimes it's going to show, right now, 150 people per month are typing that specific long phrase into YouTube. That's 150 people per month. And if you have an affiliate link in your video, and people click and they watch your video, you're ranking #1, which she is. And then let's say a percentage of those people then click on your link and purchase the product from you. Boom. Who wouldn't want that, right? So this is really, really great. Right now, it's showing that it's pretty competitive, a 13 out of 100. The search volume, there's not that many people. 150 is pretty small. And the competition is kind of like meh. So we would hope to have more search volume, but that's fine. And, the competition is okay, which means I stand a chance of making a video for this. And then her other tags, what I love is she didn't have to you have up to 500 characters for your tags, and people think that they have to just use every single character. And so they just bloat their tags in their description with unnecessary tags. But here she's just doing the most important, right? So right here, she has boost milk supply and increase milk supply. Yes, that may be true, but that's not necessarily related to this video. So it's no wonder that she's not ranking for these ones right here, because her primarily this video is all about the breast pump and reviewing that. A feature of this breast pump might be these things right here, but that's probably why she's not ranking for that. So maybe she could do a separate video that's specifically talking about tips to increase your milk supply and talk about this breast pump in that video. That's a little more specific. So I just want to see as well is, so an opportunity. So you see how you have Philip's Advent hand pump, looking at these different tags, you're including them in the tags, but I'm not seeing them as exact match phrases in here. So I would go back to your description and weave those tags back in here. You could say, in today's video, I'm talking about I'm going to scroll down here, Philip's Advent manual breast pump. Now, one thing about this one, it's so specific. Philip's Advent manual breast pump is also this right here, that tag, Philip's Advent. So I don't need to put this twice because this one is already included in this tag. Does that make sense? And then it's like Philip Advent manual pump. That's different than this, right? And so I would just have another sentence. The Advent manual pump is great because it helps boost milk supply, increase milk supply, help you, things like that. So you can see how you're threading these different keywords throughout. So hopefully that helps. I think, this is obviously one of your better videos. I'm going to give it a like. And I think you could rank even higher, to be honest, by just going back and putting those tags in your description. You already have it right here in the title. So I don't think we really need to do much more than that. because again, I don't feel like it's necessary to keyword stuff. I just have one main focus keyword in your title. Okay, so this is really good. I like your channel. I like what you're doing. I like how you're just giving reviews of all the different products out there. That gives you a good chance of being found in search, which people are, and moms are searching those all the time. So this is a really great example of building a channel on search friendly content, things that people are searching. Okay. All right. Let's check out we have two more that I'm going to do. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's do that. So I have two more, or yeah, let's do this. Okay. Rumexa, new videos every Saturday. So this is kind of an illustrated avatar of who I imagine Rumexa is. And there I can see her right there. Now, one thing about this profile picture, it's kind of muted. The lighting isn't great. So I would just, put it in Lightroom and do some quick photo editing to just increase the brightness, because you're kind of the same color as the background. Like, you see how the face tone is the same as this pink. You're kind of getting lost in this. And so on your thumbnail or on your image that you're using for your avatar, you want it to really pop. Like, I want to be able to see your face. I would maybe even zoom in a little bit more so I can see a little bit more of your face, and then just do some quick photo editing just to make you yourself pop out. That's one thing. You have this avatar right here of you, so I can tell that's you. This black raven, I'm not sure what that represents, but that might be your thing, your icon. Hence the reason it's on your t-shirt. New videos every Saturday. That's great, but I don't know what your videos or your channel is about from the very beginning. So prank calling friends without hearing them, hilarious. So let me remove my banner. Did everyone get that? Did everyone check out their TubeBuddy trial? Do it right now. It's awesome. Okay, so this is kind of a lifestyle channel that focuses on, challenges and pranks. These are very common because they're very easy to do for the most part. Stealing from my mom every day until she notices, like, how messed up is that? But also a great channel idea. I hope you gave it back to her once she noticed. So this is actually a really great title, because you're like, every day until she notices. So hopefully in the video, there's that payoff is going to be there. What's going to happen once mom notices? Am I going to get in trouble? How long is it going to be? You can see how just this title is very, very intriguing, where it's something like, ooh, yeah, I want to watch this, and you have the money right here being like, shh, don't tell. I like it. I actually really like it. So, you have different challenges, which you've divided into playlists, which is great. YouTube, you're teaching people how to grow on YouTube, which is fine. And I do see this. I think people, how many subscribers do you have? About 3,000 subscribers. People have lifestyle channels and they're kind of just like dappling in everything. It's like, oh, well, I'm growing my channel and I have 3,000 subscribers. So now I'm an expert. I'm going to teach people how to do that. Just be careful with that. I think a lot of people do that, and then you start muddying up your niche. Like, are you a YouTube tips channel or are you a lifestyle vlog channel? Right now I can see like 5 different things: challenges, YouTube tips, food, vlogs, ASMR. It seems like this channel doesn't quite know what it wants to be when it grows up. And I mean that in the nicest way. You're it seems like right now you're doing things that are popular and big. They're really big topics: challenges, pranks, YouTube tips, ASMR. But I don't know what your focus is. I hope that makes sense. And you can definitely incorporate ASMR into your channel and into your stuff, but and that's fine. But this is just my thoughts initially. Now, going to the videos, let's check this out. Fastest ASMR haircut librarian, receptionist, how to edit your YouTube videos using Final Cut Pro, prank calling friends. Let's see what are the most popular videos on your channel. Typically, that's going to give you an idea of what you want to double down on. Some of these are older, right? So you may have videos that are older, but they might not reflect what your channel is about and what you want your channel to be about. So, popsicle stick, harmonica, really, really funny stuff. So, you've been doing YouTube actually for a long time. Some of these videos are 6 years old. You can tell you're littler, which is so cute. Yeah, overprotective parents be like, getting my braces off. My personal opinion, never seen your channel before, the stuff that I'm interested in, I am more interested in your life. It seems like this is a channel all about you. It's titled Rumexa, right? Or Rumexa. And I want to see more of those personally. If I were to watch this, I'd want to watch the videos about you, things that you're doing with your family, your life, these prank calls. Now, prank calling and prank channels, they have the potential to really explode and go viral. I have a friend's channel who has nearly 1 million subscribers right now, and that's what they did. They did a lot of prank channels, and they really started to, um, do well. Another reason this person did well was they buddied up with another one of their friends who was a big YouTuber, so they were kind of able to, this person had 2 million subscribers when and this other channel had around 5,000. And they kind of hopped on the coattails of the bigger subscriber, and they cross pollinated and cross promoted, and that was really the big push that allowed this channel to grow, 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 grow. And now they're able to do it on their own. So when they were seeing that increase, they were really doing a lot of prank stuff, like really broad stuff that appeals to teenagers and a lot of the younger viewers on YouTube. Okay. So that's what I would recommend. And maybe if I go to the about section, hey, what up, guys? I'm Rumexa or Rumexa. Okay. Okay. Cool. So this is your your YouTube stage name. I make lifestyle videos with a ton of other rambunctious videos. I'm that type of gal. So you're just like, you're a prankster, you're quirky, you're fun. So be sure to check out and join the Rapid Raven family. So there we go. That's what the family is all about, or the Raven. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. Morgan says, what would be the right channel to contact you? Insta, Facebook, or YouTube? YouTube doesn't make it really possible to direct message. You can send me an Instagram DM. Morgan Stradling is where you can find me. You can also send me an email, hello@morganstradling.com, if this is for YouTube consulting or business related things. Okay. All right. But again, I do get a lot of DMs, so I may not be able to get to everyone's all at once, or it might take a while. Okay. One more. You guys want one more? One more? Shall we go? Ready, set, let's do this. Okay, so this is AM photographer. So like morning photographer, AM, or maybe this is the initials of this person. Food plus beginner photography tips, making money with photography. Subscribe for weekly photography videos. Love it. This is a really, really great example. It has the trifecta of what you're looking for, your name, what your tagline, and then how often you're releasing videos. And then I guess the fourth is just photos of like you, what you do, what your channel's about. Look at this beautiful food photography. Okay. Photographing food is hard. Have you ever gone to dinner and you're like, this is so good, I want to share, I want to let my friends know, and you take a picture of it and it's like, wah, wah. It's because it actually is an art and a science to making food look delectable, right? I'm pretty sure this hamburger right here is like propped up with like different things in between to just really make it look really good and appetizing. And so she knows her niche, which is great. I love it. So I just want to make sure, I want to see the about section to see what this person's name is. But she's in the UK. Welcome to my channel. I create tutorials around food photography. So one thing right here, your description in YouTube, in search, if I typed in AM photographer, you can see it's going to bring in like the first couple, so maybe 100 characters of your description. It says, welcome to my channel. Here I create tutorials around food photography. So your keywords actually show up in search if people are searching you. And so I actually recommend that you just get rid of the welcome to my channel. Like, just cut it. It's not important. It actually hurts you in the search because it's just taking up like a quarter of the space that you have. And just jump into the main keywords that you want to populate when people are searching that. So if I would say, something, food photography is like her main keyword for her channel, and like food photography tutorials. I would say like the best food photography the best food photography tutorials to help you start creating stunning food images and improve your photography skills, something like that, right? That's probably like a good first line, which would show up here when I search this, right? So just be cognizant of like your first sentence is so, so important because it tells people what your channel's about. Okay. New videos every week, Thursday. Cool. Let's go check out these videos here. Home photography studio, home food photography studio. Okay, so she has two different keywords here, like home photography studio tour and home photography studio. Okay. That was 5 months ago. She's going to give like a little um, demonstration. That's pretty cool to see like what it's like in real life. Ooh, love these. Look how cool these thumbnails are. I love these. This teal right here with the yellow is like super bright. Drinks photography behind the scenes. How to create hard light in drinks. Perfect. If I'm a food photographer, I'm searching that. That's amazing. Here's some behind the scenes tips for flat lays. That's awesome. Must have props. These are really cool. I really like these. Now, one thing that I don't really love, I don't like putting playlists here because it just, the way that YouTube displays the playlist, it'll show the photo of one and this like big black bar. And I don't like it. I prefer to just, each one of these is a playlist. Gear I use is a playlist. Beginner photography tips. Instead, I would just have that be its own playlist. Boom, boom, boom here on your homepage. Okay. Popular uploads. Great. Channels I love. Oh my gosh. I love it. That's the best. Thank you so much. The Bite Shot. Okay. When I saw this channel initially, I was like, hey, this reminds me of the Bite Shot, which is an Instagram account I follow. So this is, Catherine Manning. She teaches YouTube tips. She's amazing. I love Catherine. Peter McKinnon is a photographer, which is really cool to include like channels that you love. So let's check this out. How long have you been doing videos? Let's go sort by oldest. And then I started a YouTube channel a year ago. Cool. And then all of this. So you've been doing this for about a year. You have a whole bunch of videos. You have been at it. I love it, love it, love it. Again, if you just create one video per week, that's really all that it takes to, so that way a year from now, look at all the amazing videos. What I really love is that she has experimented with different types of thumbnails, as she's gotten better and as she's been, growing. You can see like the font is better. It pops out more. These later ones for sure. Like I love me a big bold font. It just stands out so much. And then she's recently she did her 1,000 subscriber special, which is super cool. Congratulations. It's really exciting. Hopefully you have your 4,000 watch hours. Let's see. 60 views. Yeah. So views don't necessarily equate to how many watch hours, but hopefully you've hit it or you're gonna hit it soon so you can get monetized. Okay. Let me go to the most popular to see what's popping on this channel. Outtakes of the DIY wood background video. That's really interesting why this one would pop off. I'd be interested to see the reason. How to create hard drink in light. So let's click on this one. And while we are waiting, throw up some fire in the chat for a second. And let's just go right here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's check out her tags. Her tags are very specific. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's see if I can make it a little bigger for you all. Okay, here we go. And she's ranking for all of these different things, which is great. Hard light drink in drink photography, hard light food photography. These are very specific. People who are photographers are going to be searching hard light X, Y, and Z, right? She knows her niche. She knows who she's helping. And that's great. So, and she has ranking for these. How to create hard light. Wow. That's really specific, but that's like pretty, like, I imagine it's pretty competitive. Okay. It's in the good range, which is cool. It has, it's like in the good and overall it's a 44 out of 100. So that's really, really cool. So yeah. And then, sorry, I have this like, I didn't want to see like the side of the YouTube thing, okay. Show more and show more. Okay. So another video in the summer drink photography series. Okay. So first and foremost, the first sentence or two of your description is going to appear in the search results. So I actually would move this later down. You want your main, the title has disappeared in this like weird thing that I've done. Okay, there we go. I actually would have your main keyword, which is hopefully up here, how to create hard light and drink photography. I would just copy and paste your title and have that be the first sentence of your description, or rewrite it so that way those two keywords that you're using, which most likely is this, or probably maybe this one and this one, have those be the first sentence. So that way, because that's just like a 1-2 punch, right? YouTube's going to see, hey, here's it in the title, and here it is in the very first line of the description. And I'm going to see if she uses any other, for some reason, I have vidIQ, which I don't really love, but vidIQ moves the description over here on desktop, and I think it's really annoying to be honest, but fine. So that's why I'm a big TubeBuddy fan. So she has harsh photography, is very trendy for some reason. So I would just make sure that whatever those keywords down below, like drink photography, food photography, lighting techniques, let's just see if this is appearing in the yeah, so it's only appearing in the tag. So I would just make another paragraph and just weave in your desired keywords. This one isn't found in the title or the description at all. Obviously, you can't have every single tag in your description, but um and yes, aliens, I'm going to review your channel next. But this one isn't appearing in the description at all. It's appearing in the tags, but not the description. So go and take all of these, make sure they're weaved into the description. And I think that would help because your topic and your niche is very searchable. You're creating specific how-to tutorials for photographers. I think you're doing such a great job because I mean, it's very clear what you do. Now just going back, whew, hold on, zoom back out. Yeah. And you're consistent with your content. And I would just keep saying, go at it. I would just refine um, your tags a little bit more. So that way they appear in the description. Okay. All right. Last one. Last one. Oh, awesome. Tux the Penguin says, well, she got one extra subscriber. See, that's the thing. I don't know if Tux the Penguin is interested in photography or is a photographer, but that doesn't mean just because, oh, my ideal subscriber is this person, food photographers, that other people can't get benefit from your channel. So really quickly, let's see. This lady, Science of Story, I am a new subscriber. Mm, Pride and Prejudice. Pride and she got recommended to me. This channel teaches writers how to create better stories. Her name is Abby Emmons. And so she analyzes, your favorite movies or stories. She has this series called The Science of Story, how to write a gripping opening hook for your story. She does like a Write With Me live chat, 5 tips for writing a slow burn romance. I love it. I love it. So, she's all about helping writers write better stories. I'm not a writer, but do I tell stories? Absolutely. I'm a YouTube storyteller, and if you're making YouTube videos, these tips, they definitely apply as well. So, I'm not her ideal subscriber, but I subscribed. Boom, right there. So, love it. Okay, guys, let's do our very, very last one, aliens. Let me pull up your channel real fast. Let's see, I want to see. Can you put your chat, your link in the I can't click on your channel to bring it up. So aliens, can you just copy and paste your channel into the chat for me? That would be super helpful. And we'll do that. This will be our last one. This is going to be a good one. Aliens, let's see if I can search it. Aliens? YouTube? Aliens? YouTube's just not great about, so I'm filtering for channels with the title aliens. I imagine that's what the channel's called. You have a blue fire avatar. And of course, because there's like all these other alien channels that are not appearing. Yeah, I wish YouTube would let me just click on, like, I'm here in the YouTube chat. I want to do your channel and click. I can put you in timeout. I don't think I want to do that. I can add you as a moderator. It's just like, why can't I click on your name? And if it won't let you for some reason paste your full channel, like for example, let's just go to this one. Just type your channel name. So like right here, this is Anabolic Aliens 1. Other channels, you just put they might not have, sometimes you don't have that custom thing yet. All of these do. Just like the little text that at the top in the search bar lets me know what your channel is about. Okay. Just do that little part and then I can pull it up from here. Okay. Aliens, Franklin solution. Perfect. Thank you. While I'm doing that. Okay. Try again. Let's filter by channel. There we go. We did it. We did it, guys. Give me some fire in the chat. Too bad there's not a blue fire emoji. But if you can, throw something blue in the chat for everyone as a thank you to aliens. So thanks for that super chat. All right. So 57 subscribers. The channel is called Aliens. I imagine, just without looking at videos, maybe the channel is about aliens, but we shall see. So right here, the channel art, the banner, it's space. So that's going along with aliens, but I don't know what the channel's talking about so far. You have a bunch of shorts, rare footage of a blue star, must see. That's pretty cool. Oh, and this was your video that was popping up. Um, so it looks like you're a gaming channel. You are doing um, Grand Theft Auto 5 videos. Okay. So how long have you created videos? So just a few months ago, you started. Let's see what's most popular. How to make an egg disappear. The reason this has so many views is because it's a shorts. So if you don't know, shorts are basically TikTok or YouTube's attempt to be TikTok and to be Instagram Reels. They're short form videos, 5 to 60 seconds at length, and they're trying to copy and mimic the TikTok algorithm that just like pushes videos out and can make videos go incredibly viral. There is a fund for people who are creating unique shorts for YouTube. So if your video does well, you can actually get paid, which is pretty cool. So that's why this one probably has more videos, is because it or more views because it is getting pushed out by the algorithm. But that isn't necessarily what I can tell. Like you've done this video right here, but it doesn't seem like that's what your channel is about. It seems like the channel is mostly Grand Theft Auto. I don't know if this is your gaming or, Franklin the Terminator Part 1. In this episode, we see another side of Franklin. We don't see his less human, more psychopathic and robotic side. So trying to get it to pull up, but seems like this is just a clip from the video. So I don't know if Franklin the Terminator is your name or if it's the name of a character in this. So for me, I'm not quite sure, but yeah. So right now, can you obtain gold ore in under 5 minutes? This is like teaching people how to do this or letting them know, hey, is this possible? Seems like this is just kind of a random channel right now. Like I said before, this channel doesn't quite know what it wants to be when it grows up. And the best thing that you can do starting out is to pick one lane and continue in that. Now, when you're first getting started, I do obviously recommend that you test it out. You may not know what you want to be when you grow up, but don't let that be forever. Don't just keep throwing things at the wall. Like you got to double down on a certain topic at one point. Because again, I thought this was an alien channel based on the name, the blue star right here. No, I don't know what the channel is. Is it a gaming channel? Is it about space? Is it about, destroy the Titanic, which is a Minecraft video? I don't know. That's why having that channel banner is super helpful. I was also unable to find aliens. I don't know if you meant literally or figuratively, but yeah, we're all searching for it. But the best thing that you can do is just like be really, really, really specific. I have a really great example right now of someone who started in the Minecraft niche, but has totally shifted his channel. I'm just going to use it really quick as an example. YouTube play button, it got recommended to me, and he basically is on a quest to um let's see, Jack sucks at life. And he's basically his goal is to collect every single play button that has ever been released ever. So he will buy different play buttons like, oh, this is one that they released in 2015. This one that they did in 2018. This is the rarest one they've ever done. Or, he'll buy them on eBay. People will sell them. And so if you look at his videos now, and the videos that have really taken off are not his Minecraft ones per se. He doesn't really do that stuff anymore. These ones like I told everyone to unsubscribe for me, or I got the longest possible username on a play button. Like they're just really dumb videos, but they're so intriguing that you want to click and you want to find out what this is all about, right? But he has definitely doubled down on his, let me go to his new content. Um, boop on his play button videos. Doot, 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 doot. So, going back to your channel, I think, you know, you've been doing it for a few months. Figure out one thing that you want to do. And I would just recommend just making videos on that. Um, just starting out. And hey, if ultimately that those you want to change it, that's not working for you, shift it and go somewhere else. But when you're doing like how to make an egg disappear and aliens and this and that and this and that, it's just kind of confusing. So pick one or just a handful. If you're having multiple, you know, channel focuses, make sure that they're kind of related to each other. So that way it's not totally random for someone who's coming and they're watching and they're like, oh yeah, Minecraft is closer to Grand Theft Auto than it is like how to make an egg disappear. Does that make sense? I think once you do that, you'll really start seeing more um, more help. Now, you can obviously do this if you want to just like keep making random content. That's fine. You can make those individual videos appear in search by doing great search engine optimization, but you might just be one of those channels that what you could have like lots of views but not many subscribers, because when people actually see like what am I subscribing to, it's all over the place and they're like, "Oh, the video was helpful, but that's where you're going to leave it at that." So, hopefully that helps everybody. So, we were able to do a big variety of different channels today. So let me know in the chat right now, what is the number one thing that you're going to take away from today's channel reviews and apply to your own channel? And I'm going to throw the different ones on the screen. So let me know right once you have that. While we're doing that, I'm going to take a little drink. This is fun. I love doing these and I love seeing your channels. I love seeing just the different niches that people have. And it's just super exciting. So aliens, thanks for the review. Of course, thanks for the super chat. I appreciate it. Now, let me know while you're at it, let me know. Let's do a mini poll. Do you want to do channel reviews next week, or do you want me to teach you on a different topic? Okay. If you want channel reviews, give me a fire emoji. Now, if you want something else, you want me to do some YouTube training on a very specific topic on how to improve your YouTube channel, give me the lightning bolt emoji. Okay. So, and next week, if we do channel reviews, we can do that again. But yeah, let me know, guys. Let me know. And of course, one last reminder while people are doing that, don't forget the masterclass that my mentor, Amy Porterfield, is doing. 5 little known mistakes most course creators make. Go to morganstradling.com/DCA masterclass. And you will be able to sign up for that. I will be there. I'm going to be going to every single one of the master classes that she is doing, which is pretty cool. She has 5 or 6 different time slots that you'll be able to sign up for. And you're going to learn a ton, if that's something that you were interested in. Okay. People are, okay. So we got lightning bolt from CJ's info. He wants us to focus on a different YouTube topic training. For Zana, 2 flames. Thanks for taking time today. Flame emoji. You got it, guys. So keep throwing those in there. If you're watching this after the fact, let me know in the comments as well what you guys want. Again, we have so many people who've signed up for these. They're really fun to do. I try to bust through them, but once I get started, I'm like, but I gotta say this and this and this and this. I don't just want to give you like one piece of feedback and off you go. But all right, guys. With that, I am going to sign off for the day. I have a YouTube video to edit personally, not a YouTube video, a different video, super secret video that I'm working on. And I have some new videos coming up next week. So until next time, hope you have a great weekend, guys. Love you guys. Talk to you later.